Hey guys, welcome back to our IVF journey. Um, if you're a new subscriber, you're welcome. This is the UKJ's channel, and please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like and share with your friends because you might be helping someone. So today I'm just gonna explain a bit of what to expect during the IVF. So, yes, it's one thing to start the IVF, but you need to know exactly, what to expect, especially during this stimulation days. So, today I'm going to focus on just the stimulation days. So, when I say stimulation days, what do I mean? The stimulation days are the days in which you take all the injections. First things first, you would take some injections prior to the day of the egg retrieval. So yeah, if you've not watched my last video, I explained about the egg retrieval, and I know this was supposed to come before the egg retrieval video, but yeah, I just really wanted to put this out here. So you would take some injections, and they are birth controls. And those injections, you have to take them 2 weeks, I think 8 to 12 days, depending on your body. So 8 to 12 or 14 days before the egg retrieval day. So you should expect that these birth controls are not easy. First things first, you have to be injecting yourself by your, I think I also have a short about this injection period. I'll post it here in case, I'll post it here or here, I don't know, in case you want to go back to the shots to watch a bit of what I was talking about. So I had to be injecting myself, and with the help of my husband, he had to be injecting my tummy. And also during this period is the time where they will have to start checking your uterine lining. So you go for a lot of ultrasound, vaginal ultrasound, you go for tests, and you also do blood tests and all. That's because they need to check if the environment that they are trying to prepare is already enough or is okay enough to go ahead with the egg retrieval. So first things first, they would, during the echography, they will have to check if your lining was okay. I mean, your uterine lining is okay. They will have to check if the environment of your uterus is already conducive. They check your ovaries as well to be sure that all the follicles are really okay. Yeah, because in my own case, it was a bit dicey because I already had some follicles that were big and all that, so they had to treat that first. So yeah, this is actually what to expect. And also there are side effects to these birth controls that you'll be taking. For example, the side effect that I had was a lot of breast tenderness. I had nausea. I literally felt like I wanted to throw up. Everything I put in my mouth, I would just, I don't know, for some other people it's not the same thing, but for me it was terrible. I had to eat particular kind of food just because I was feeling so much nausea. And also I had pain. It was as if my breast was going to come out of the sockets. Yeah, so but I don't know if you have done IVF before. Please let me know what symptoms that you had in the comment section, because trust me, those symptoms were not even playing. Then at some point I started having abdominal pain, I think, which is normal, I think, because of the whole birth controls and all. Then a few days, I think 36 hours before the egg retrieval, that's when you use the trigger shot. So there's another one that they call trigger shot. You will use it because the trigger shot is to make sure that they're able to get your eggs retrieved. They don't want your ovulation, they don't want you to actually ovulate. And that trigger shot, you have to take it at the particular time that your doctor actually said that you should take it. Because if you take it before or if you take it after, there's a possibility that your ovulation might come, and that's not what they want for the IVF procedure. So apparently you have to take that trigger shot at that particular time. I remember for me, when I was supposed to take my trigger shot, I think I was working. I had to, one way or the other, look for a way to take that trigger shot no matter what. So I had it in my bag. I literally took it everywhere just so that I won't forget. So basically, this is what you should expect before the egg retrieval. That's during the IVF. So this is like the first steps during the IVF. So the first thing is that you take those trigger shot, you take those injections, you take the pills, you take those trigger shots, and all of them are birth controls that give you so much side effects. I also explained how I got OHSS in my last video. So basically, this is what to expect. It's not to scare you out of doing IVF or something. Everybody is different. Your body differs from another woman's body. The symptoms I've had might not be the same symptom that you have, and this is not to like make you feel scared or something. It's just to make you be aware of what you're actually trying to go into. And I would just advise anybody out there, if you really want to go through IVF, try as much as possible to reduce stress, especially like don't stress yourself during the period. Don't stress yourself during the period. I began to think that maybe because of I stressed myself so much, I developed the OHSS. I'm not sure if it was stress, but I feel like this period is already a lot on your body, and your body needs to like really rest. So basically, you do not need any stress at all. The moment you start taking the injections, make sure that your body is at ease. Your mental health also is at ease, because it's one thing to say, okay, you're not stressing physically, but if you start stressing mentally also, it will affect you, because you are using I see these medications as they are trying to do the work that your brain should naturally do, right? So basically, if you are taking these medications, that means your brain is working. At the same time, these medications are adding to what your brain is supposed to be doing. So that's already a lot in your system. So if you add stress to it, is even more, like is worse. So I would just advise anybody out there, once you start taking your injections, once you start going for your echography and ultrasound, vaginal ultrasound and test, once you start using the trigger shots and it's almost time for your egg retrieval, do not stress yourself at all. You know why? Just so that they are able to retrieve as much eggs as they can, like they want to. That way you have more chances of success rates with the IVF procedure. Just do everything, because now what you're doing is a project, is a whole project of bringing a human being to the world. It's not easy. Your body is an incubator, and so it has to be prepared like an incubator, just to be able to accommodate what you're trying to put in it. Okay, so I'm just here to explain about the stimulation days. Let me know if you have any experience with your stimulation days. Oh yeah, I forgot something. Also, I was having some, the injection sites. There's also possibility that you will have bruises from it, because anyways, you're injecting yourself a lot of times each day. And so definitely, so I also advise that when you're taking the injections, make sure that you don't take it at the, for example, if you take it on your left side today, you can take it on your right side tomorrow, and then you can just continue interchanging it like that. That way you avoid a lot of bruises on yourself, and you let your skin actually relax. Because also I had a little bit of burn sensation in those places where I was taking the injections, because it was not easy, especially the injection of Furemadel. Who has ever tried that injection before? For some reason, that injection was my enemy. So yeah, so you can imagine. So I hope you are able to learn from this, and I hope that I could help someone out there. Till we see again, I love you guys.